Good morning, everybody. Hi. I'm Terry at Holding Your Space, and this is morning meditation. So, welcome. I've got a horse in my throat today. Not a frog, it's a horse. Good morning, Willow. How are you? Hey, Chuno. Hey, Teresa. So nice to see everybody. Hi, Candy. How are you doing, honey? Um, yeah, weekend, huh? Hi, Randy. How are you doing? Good to see you. Lots and lots of stuff going on this planet today. Hi, Deb. How are you doing? I have, yeah, big face today. That's what I like to call it. Wake up like that. Hi, Lori. Nice to see you. Richie's Reach. Hello, dear. Um, hope everybody had a good weekend. I was pretty quiet this weekend, and I really um, enjoyed that. Hi, Brenda. How are you? Good morning. Deva, yay, you're here. Is it Deva or Diva? I think it's Deva. What a pretty, pretty picture, too. Hey, Sharon, how are you doing? Good morning. Julie, hello, gorgeous. And Heather, hello, beautiful. You had a really nice show last night with Jeff and Heather, and I think there was one other person on there. Wasn't there with you all last night, Heather? I know there was, and now I'm blanking. But it was really nice. They read their poetry, and um, it was beautiful. So Jeff had a beautiful poem, very deep, very very deep. So yeah, hey Teresa Ford, Manasa, working, lurking, and working. That's the best way to do it. Yeah, that's I do that a lot too. Sometimes I like that. It is hard to say hi to everybody, but um, yeah, Randy, your fingers, mine too, honey. Hey, Marby. Good morning, beautiful. Good to see you. Um, wow, where do we get started with all this stuff, huh? Candy's got a new pic. I love that pic, Candy. That's very, very pretty. Um, Gina's got a pretty pic. Hey, Linda. How are you doing this morning? Welcome, welcome. Um, yeah, so much going on this week, right? So it's been a lot going on. Hey, Hershey. Hi, beautiful. Blessings. Blessings, Miss Hershey. Um, yeah. So had some visits from George this weekend, and that was nice. I'm going to do um, I'll put together something for him. Um, but I was just going through some of the stuff that he taught us, and kind of in a little bit of a fog this weekend. I think that happens, right, when you're grieving. And anybody that doesn't know about this, I'm in Kansas City. My daughter was at the parade last week, so that was a lot. And then on top of that, the next day I found out that a good friend of the channel and a good friend of all of ours, George, Reverend Saul, had passed away. So, in a really beautiful way, right? I mean, the story of his passing, I just marveled at it all weekend, and it really did fill my heart with joy. The way that and the way that BC handles it too really fills my heart with joy. Yeah, I'm so happy that yeah, he was there right away. Lori, I think he was in meditation. You know how we kept seeing the circles in meditation that morning? I think that was him. And I'm burning incense. I don't usually, but I was called to today. Anyway, we kept seeing all the circles. Hi, Akila. Good morning, beautiful. Yeah, I have incense burning. I knew that would happen. It's really going now. Let me tell you. Oh, is Chris here? Hello, beautiful. Hi, Chris. Honored if you're here. She's so beautiful. Oh, I miss you. I need to get busy and watch more YouTube because I don't know if you've ever heard or watched Debbie Freebird and Chris have a show that they do together. And Chris is a sage. She's just amazing. And Chris, you know what I always admire about you, and I think about this all the time, is how you react with curiosity to things. So I'll get teary about this. That when someone says something that you could easily take offense to, right? Or say, or tell them the right way to do that, you react with curiosity. And she's a teacher, so that's our professor, but not just that, a teacher, right? So, and that's how we teach others. That's how we, by curiosity, to awaken that curiosity in people. And I admire that greatly. So I think about that a lot. What would Chris say? So, yeah, it was him, Lori says. The circles have been used by millions already. The light energies are being seen in the higher realm and in the multiverse. Yeah. Hey, Sally. Good morning. Hershey, I'll email you later, Terry. I have something to tell you. He knows one of my guides. He likes to be called Slim. That's so true. That would be him. They have been laughing and positive lifting. His loved ones both lived off Swope Parkway. Yep. Yeah. Yep. That'll be my guys. Yeah. Oh, I saw that. I saw a little bit of the end of that with Val last night, channeling at Navani. I did not see Sterling. I saw the quickie one, the short, but I'm gonna watch that today. That's on my list of things to do. So definitely gonna do that. Yeah. Yeah, he was so sweet and so funny the way he left. So anybody that hasn't heard this, I'll go ahead and say it again because you know, Reverend Saul had not been in good health, but every time I'd ask him how you're doing, he goes, oh, I'm fabulous. I'm just doing great. Amazing. And so, and that was the world that he created. He was doing amazing. And anyway, he moved down to Arkansas to be with BC. And he moved all his stuff out of a house that he'd been in, like Swedish death cleaning, right? For years and years. And his parents had lived there. So it was just full of beautiful things. And, you know, it's a gift that you give your children, right? That you have all that taken care of. And they had everything they wanted. And he kept trying to give me stuff. And I'm like, no. I'm cool. Anyway, but I did get some beautiful things, some beautiful crystals that he gave me. This is a really powerful crystal. And this one. And this is a channeler's crystal. And this one is Archangel Michael's crystal. It has one of his swords on it. Anyway, I digress. So he moves down to Arkansas with BC, and he was in and out of the hospital a couple of times while he was there. And I think it was just a beautiful thing for him. And they went to, they let him out of the hospital to go home to pass, to walk out of his body. And they were driving home from the hospital, he and BC. BC is grandmother. She's also a crystal healer and an energy worker. And they were partners. And he looks at her and he says, I never did get to take you out for breakfast or for Valentine's Day. Let's stop by the restaurant. So they went to Red Lobster, and they get seated, and he looks at her and he says, are you happy? And she said, Yes, I'm very happy. Are you happy? And he looked at her and I said, I'm very happy. And then he passed. So he walked out of his body then. And there's this Tibetan Buddhist ritual that only a very few are able to do, where you do that. You go into deep meditation and you walk out of your body. And it's said that when you walk out of your body in a higher realm, willingly, that then the afterlife and the next lifetimes that you have, you'll already be on that beautiful level where you'll no longer come into that karmic circle that we have here, where we think things are going to be, when we fall beyond the veil and we forget who we are. So I'm not describing this the way it should be, because it is really beautiful, Annie. Thank you. And so it was an honor to know him and to see that that's the way that he chose to leave, and that he chose to leave at Red Lobster is great, because he didn't go home with BC and die at home, that she would have to take care of that. In so many ways, because, Red Lobster has management, they have servers, they would have taken care of everything. There would have been nothing for her to do but sit there and watch. And that's the way to do it, man. I think we should. Right? So walk it into the light and walk it into Red Lobster. I'm going to always remember that. Amazing. Yeah. Yeah, right, Sharon? How funny is that? And really cool. Yeah. He sure did do it, didn't he? Yeah. So, Juno, I wanted to read this. When Amish people reach a certain advanced stage, they give away their belongings to others in their community and move in with relatives to avoid the fighting over stuff. Yeah. It's important, isn't it? Oh, Medium Kim did a short video of meditation last night titled The Light, Mr. Mavani. She said he is a huge, huge blue angel now. Oh, thanks, Lori. I'm going to go back and watch that. So I'm going to star that, and we'll put that up after meditation so everybody can make sure that they see it. Yeah. So lots and lots of things going on. Yeah. What a man's man. Big spirit man. Yeah, he was a big spirit, wasn't he? He did it his way, Candy. That reminds me of that song. He would have laughed at that. Yeah. Gino, the mother of a friend of mine used to say, happy, healthy, die. She died laughing at a joke at a family gathering after a happy, healthy life. Yeah. Yeah, Kim's show is so wonderful. I don't know why we haven't done anything together yet. I'm gonna email her today. I really like her. Hi, Maria Teresa. Good morning, beautiful. Your beautiful flowers. Yep. I always forget about YouTube-y things. Do the YouTube-y things today. Thumbs up and subscribe. And please subscribe to all the readers here. There's a lot of readers here. Candy, Richie, Hershey, Annie Bear, Brenda, Juno, Jeff. I don't know if Jeff at Tarot Ass Backwards is here yet. Oh, Kim said stuff you needed to hear, Annie. I'm going to go back and watch it. I did watch 2 of your shows, but I was on my phone and I couldn't get my fingers working enough to say anything. Oh, Two Dogs, Comet and Juno to the prayer list. They're both elderly and have health issues. Yeah. Comet and Juno. So, oh, there it is. Okay. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Yeah. I used to have a plate that said that somewhere. I don't know what happened to it. Sharon, your cousin was a Catholic priest, held a funeral mass, and then went for the burial. On ride back to the rectory in limo, he died. And, to die in a limo from a funeral, they knew exactly what to do. So he was exactly where he needed to be. Amazing, isn't it? Oh, Juno. Medium Kim is starting a class today. Well, I'm glad you said that. I'm going to look at that. I am taking a class with John Benny right now. I think I've told everybody that. But she's amazing. Or he's amazing. John Benny. And it's what is it? It's higher self-learning. And it's a group thing. It costs $88. There are 8 people in our class. It's the 8 is such an infinity. It's such a beautiful number. And it's just the right place to be right now. Oh my word. George was a bit of a rooster, wasn't he? Yeah. He was so funny. Oh, your hubby is a rooster? Yeah. Riff Raff Ray. Hey. Yeah. Your hubby is yeah. My you remind him now and then that you're a hawk. I love that, Annie. Yeah. Oh, Liz, you're going to be in Kim's class too. Well, maybe I'm going to surprise everybody and get in there. I'm not sure. I've got a bunch of shows today. I've got 2 shows after this, and then I have, I'm going to have Ripe Color Jeffrey on. I'm excited about that. And we're going to be working with pendulums today. So anybody that has a pendulum, or if they've got your abalone shell or any fun things, we might be playing around with that today. So bring your questions. And then I'm going to have, that's going to be at 11 Central. And then at 2:30 Central, I'll have Nancy Jean's Garden on. So, yeah, I like Jeffrey. He's really funny. Oh, yeah, she is precious soul. I think you're talking about Medium Kim. She took a trip a few years ago and posted videos talking with the birds. Beautiful. Yeah. Oh, your granddaughter's there today, Annie Bear. Yeah. You're going to have some fun. I see a fort in your future, a blanket fort. Okay. Well, let's see what happens today. I taught my class, my meditation class this weekend at the yoga patch here. And that was fun. And I started it and I was like, something feels funny. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot to let spirit take over. So when we do these meditations, it's our guides bringing us places. It's not me. So it's an honor. And always amazing. Always surprises me. Anyway, let's go ahead and take 3 deep breaths, breathing in through the nostrils, letting go through the mouth. Feel your shoulders let go. Slide down your back. Breathing in through the nostrils, love and light. Letting go. Let's exhale. Give it a push on the way at the bottom. We get all sorts of CO2 trapped inside our bodies when we're in trauma. We don't get all of it out. So it kind of congregates at your sits bones around your psoas. So it's important to get that out. Breathing in again. And letting go again. Just see yourself sliding into your chair, your bed, wherever you are today. Completely at ease. Surrounded by angels. Feeling your angels come in. 33 trillion, like Reverend Saul used to say. All around us. A wall of angels. A carpet of angels. A ceiling of angels. Completely protected. Becoming aware of ascended masters while we're here. Germain, Saint Germain, Lady Nada, Archangel Michael. Now, becoming aware of all our loved ones on the other side, our ancestors, those that lived here while we were in this lifetime, in this body, aware of their beautiful light, their comfort, their hugs, aware of your ancestors' ancestors, going deeper, feeling your genetic makeup, star seeds. Not all of them were human, right? Just imagine all the light beings. Then going deeper yet, feeling the ancestors of Gaia, of the planet, as she comes in, filled with love and light, abundance, strength, and changes, many changes, circles of life she has seen. It's becoming aware of her presence. Now with her comes in Father Sky, divine masculine energy. They're always together now. It's a balance that comes in. No judgment. He comes in with beautiful clarity, the power of the wind to change things, to move things. Energetic stardust, holograms of light bodies, our light bodies, how we adapt to the new changes, how it filters through our physical form and our emotional form. Changes to change. Now, becoming aware of the elemental energy as it comes in and sparkles, surrounding us with fireflies, fairies, gnomes, the tall white ones and the tall blue ones, just feeling their energy surround us. Maybe in your backyard or your front yard, flowers, glistening snow, palm trees, redwoods, whatever you see today, it doesn't matter. And just know that you're completely protected, like a golden egg around you. The divine feminine, the divine masculine. Breathing that into your heart space. As you exhale, feel your light change. Sparkles inside your heart, golden light, extending out your auric field, and the field around that we call the light body, crystalline energy. And here we can form a circle if you'd like. If you don't, that's okay. You just be. It's perfect. Reaching out your hand to the person on your right, grabbing it, making contact, sharing energy in this circle, squeezing that hand, and feeling it return on your left. Our beautiful circle of light workers here, angels behind us, 33 trillion. Energy. See it spin, see it glow, sparkle. Now bringing in a beautiful light of blue around us, serenity. Pristine blue, protection. Feel that wave of blue light as it changes the crystalline energy on the planet. The crystalline energy within all of us. Let's temper it today with a pink angelic light. Maybe you can smell it. It might smell like roses and blueberries. Maybe you can see it or hear it. All energy has a different frequency. Maybe it sounds like the birds or the water. Just imagine it, know it, believe it. Now, today we're going to do a little walkabout. So, looking before you, seeing a vortex or a doorway, doesn't matter. We'll walk through that together, perfectly safe and protected. Walking down the steps. 1, 2, 3. Hearing the sound of the steps, the wood creaking a little. Maybe they're carpeted, soft on your feet. 4, 5, and 6. Coming into some beautiful sunlight. 7, 8, and 9. Hearing birds, beautiful wind. And 10. Finding ourselves together. A beautiful street. Flowers. It's like a lane. Maybe it looks like a fairyland. Maybe it looks like something in the woods. Everybody's is different. As we walk down, notice the trees around you. This is your path. Notice the houses, the stone cottages, big mansions, tiny houses. They're all good. Coming before a house that calls to you. Walking in the doorway. Before we do, noticing the flowers that grow here, the sturdy trees, and the new trees, the new growth. Walking in the doorway and seeing the living room. Finding a comfy chair, sitting down. What it feels like. This is our perfect life that we're creating today. Feel the comfort and the ease. Maybe it's a chaise lounge or a sofa or just a big overstuffed chair. You have a little blanket there if you'd like. Easing into it. Looking around the room. Noticing you have some books next to you. 3 books. The past, the present, and the future. Opening the first book, the past. Looking at it like cartoons, the things that have happened. Being aware of them, curious about them. See all the marvelous things that you've done and marvel at them. The energy of them. Looking at them in this form. Seeing how well you've done and where you've come from. This book goes back farther than this lifetime. You can look deeper into it. Different ways that you've been. Different bodies even. Just aware. Thumbing through it. Maybe we see something from Egypt or Atlantis. Very interesting. Let's put that aside. Look at the book of the future. Wide open. Some pages are blank. We'll be able to fill them in as it happens. Noticing a bright light here. And looking into the future, seeing the colors. Maybe writing intentions here. What we want, seeing ourselves 1 year in the future. And writing in a healthy body, whatever you want, a healthy family. Your animals are healed. They're having any trouble. Juno and Comet. Maybe your legs are working well. And feel that when we write that in, like a play or a movie. Now let's move forward a little bit farther. 3 years from now, where are you? How do you see yourself? Is it health? Is it family? This is all about you. Are you happy? Are you living your best life? What would that look like? And here, remember, we can come back to this one. You don't have to get everything right now. What is your best life? Self-care, speaking our truth, helping others. What does the planet look like? Are you healthy? Is your water healthy? The animals on the planet. Are you living in harmony? Are you having dinner at the Red Lobster? Toasting George, Reverend Saul. Are you traveling? Now let's go to the middle book, the now, and seeing the light here. Diamond light inside this book. It's just is. It's exactly where we need to be. As we become aware of this light, like diamond light, everything is here that we need. It always was. Feel that in your heart space. Feel the joy, the wonder, the curiosity. And walk into it. Like a movie screenplay. Just pure light. It's like we're under the lights. We are the lights. Noticing our circle. The light workers, the light showers, the way showers. Seeing the energy of the past and the energy of the future. The in-between, where we create, where we make things happen. Now here today, in this light, imagine playing with it, forming the light into a ball, putting that light in your heart space. Creation. Put it in your high heart place. Space between your heart chakra and your throat chakra. Your high heart. Knowing this ball we can take with us, this orb that we create. We already had it here. Our light beings. creating what we want, seeing our past, seeing who we truly are in the future, and creating it. Now rising up from your chair or chaise lounge, wherever you were in your little house, looking out the window, seeing the trees. They've grown. The flowers, they've blossomed. The new growth coming up. The new trees. And the in-between. The space where everything is possible. And witnessing it, witnessing awareness. Now hearing your song, the song of your angels, the song of your guides, as they call to you. Maybe you're hearing a mantra, Maybe you're hearing a Hertz, 540. Maybe you're hearing Tina Turner. Bring your awareness back to your doorway. We can come back to this house later and search through it. Notice it's filled with angels and guides. Your special place. Walking out the door, seeing the path before you. One step in front of the other. Noticing you can go any way you want. Your path can be filled with many turns and curves or straightforward because you know exactly where you're going. And synchronicities and sparkles around it. Masters and guides at every corner. Whispering. Laughing. George. Showing us which way to go. Giving us crystals, crystalline energy to follow our paths. Now coming back to our circle. Together. Angels behind us. Light workers. All of you, all of us. Feeling our light bodies energized. Coming back up the steps. Saying goodbye. 1, 2, 3. Maybe starting to hear your house. 4, 5, and 6. Hearing the birds. 7, 8, 9. Smelling your house, hearing sounds, seeing it. And 10. Walking back inside your doorway with all your angels and your protection. Seeing your body. Seeing it filled with light and glowing. Notice changes. Coming back inside your body, calling in your energy. Your ball of light, your glow, golden. Noticing and abiding in your heart space, what it feels like today. You're awakening. You're glowing. You might be a foot taller with your spine. Animals might call to you today. Listening to the trees. Listening to your dear friends. And coming back inside your physical form. Bringing your hands together in front of you and rubbing them lightly. Rubbing the back of your hands. Giving yourself a hug. Now, Tijati Ananda times 9 to the 72nd power. Breathing in and breathing out. Back in. Oh, hey, Moira. How are you? Hi, Sonia. Welcome. Yeah. Hi, Jesri. So good to see you. It's Annie Bear blending with. Oh, Lori. Oh, there it goes. Hearing James Taylor singing "How Sweet It Is to Be Loved by You." Oh, I love that. Somewhere there's a bunch of recordings of Reverend Saul, of George, that he made. Not just the mantras, but he did some music too. Oh, your room was so full today, Candy. Yeah, right? 33 trillion angels. He was all about filling a room, wasn't he? You're welcome, Sharon. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for gathering us together every day. Oh, Riff Raff Ray, thank you for being here, honey. Terry, I have a question. Why is it that when I go through my list of what I am grateful for, I tear up? That makes me tear up just to feel that energy, Jesri. Being in a state of grace raises your vibration. So that's why when we do our soul questions, who am I? What do I want? What am I here for? And what am I grateful for? Grace raises your vibration, not just physically and emotionally, but also spiritually. So living in that constant state of grace, it's so important. So it's because you're sensitive, honey, is the short answer. So, Candy, they were really chatty too. Couldn't they see I was meditating? I know. I love Spirit because Spirit is hilarious, right? Like George, just hilarious, laughing and funny, and yeah, Jesus too, Yeshua, he's funny. Durgama, woo girl, don't mess with her. She is something. She gets me going. So sweet. Not hearing birds. As soon as you mentioned birds, Flick of Parrots came in and parked near your window for a few minutes. I love that, Liz. Yeah. Oh, you're in such a beautiful place, Liz. That's wonderful. Ooh, Mary Starshine. Good morning. Love that name. I'm both bright and shiny and riffraff. Mark named me just plain Ray in life. Oh, I love that. Riffraff Ray. That is so cute. Yeah. It is odd how that happens, doesn't it? Being grateful just raises everything. It's just brings everything full circle, right? And plus, when you're grateful, you have to think about what you're grateful for, right? And so that brings you to a state of awareness automatically. That is quite interesting when you think about that way. Liz, good morning, late comers or goers. Thanks to all. Oh, love you too, Mary. That's so sweet. Gigi, hello. Didn't see you come in. I'm glad you were here. So I hope everybody's going to have a great day. Today we've got Jeffrey Ripe Color is going to be on from Mexico City, which I'm really excited about. I've been there a couple of times and I want to go back and spend a month in Mexico City. Mexico City is amazing energy, man. Everywhere you go, it's like when you're in Thailand or the East or Nepal, everywhere you go, there's a different temple. Mexico City, everywhere you go, there's a different beautiful building that's a lot of it's a religious experience. And art, oh my god, the art. And the food, forget about it. So, it's just stunning. Candy says, "Whenever I cry, I feel as though that is the truth, and it strikes a chord within the soul." That's beautiful, Candy. It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Um, come to San Miguel de Allende with me for the month of July. Ooh, I was there last year, Candy. I love San Miguel. It's beautiful. I've got a friend that lives there. Um, she inherited some money and she had a baby, and the dad didn't want anything to do, with them. So she had enough money, she knew, to live in Mexico, but not perhaps in the United States. So she built a compound and she was so smart. She bought the land, and then she had a contractor and an architect, and they each built their own house there. Um, and they did it all for her for free. She just came up with the land. So she's got and they've got this beautiful little compound there. Anyway, and she raised her daughter, and her daughter's gone. Her daughter's in San Francisco, I think. So excited. Illinois showed up to demonstrate for democracy yesterday. Yes. That is amazing. Yeah. Sorry, millions showed up in the plaza of Mexico City. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Mexico City is cool, man. I think it's one of the biggest cities in the world. I don't think it's the biggest, but one of them. It's international. It's really beautiful. All righty. Well, everybody have a great day. Gonna have Jeffrey on at 11 Central, and then Nancy Jean's coming over at from Nancy Jean's Garden at 2:30. So y'all have a great day. And I think he does live, in Mexico City, doesn't he, Lori? Yeah. Feminine power rising, right, Mary? Yeah. The divine feminine is rising. And it's going to be really nice because it's balanced with the divine masculine this time. Like, I don't think we're going to go through that, patriarchy thing where it went too far. Like the pendulum swings, and sometimes it's a perfect mix. I feel like this time it's going to be balanced. So, yeah, I feel like Father Sky is holding space for Mother Earth as she gives birth to this new Earth. So it's a beautiful, beautiful balance, beautiful strength with it. Sat Chidananda. So that's the blending, the perfect blend. All right, everybody. Have a gorgeous day. I love you all, and thank you for being here. You make me so happy. I'll see y'all later. Bye.